So for our lab, we're going to be testing the Archimedes principle. We are going to put a piece of metal in this cup, which will then change the height of this floating cap. We will measure the displacement, and then from there we will calculate the density of the fluid for both water and oil. And then I'm going to measure, hang on.
We're first measuring the initial height. That way we get an accurate measurement.
Okay.
Making sure it's centered.
Okay. And then from there we will calculate the change in height and find the mass of the object. And then we can do the same thing. We'll be doing it for 4 different objects for each of the fluids. Okay. Okay.
And that's it for the first fluid.
Alright, so now we have swapped out the water for oil, and we are going to do the same experiment with the same pieces of metal, but we're going to measure the difference with the oil now instead. Okay.
Can do it. If it's not right, go ahead and do it.
Go here and measure it first.
Oh. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Center. No?
Okay. And we already have the masses for these ones, so we don't need to weigh them again.
As you can see here is all the data we collected. For the experiment, we are using water which has a density of 1 gram per centimeter cube and hydraulic oil which has a density of 0.88 grams per centimeter cube. To begin, we found the area of the object that would be floating on top of the fluid. We then recorded the initial height of the cap floating, then placed the object in the center of the cap so that it was leveled, then measured the final height. After collecting the initial and final height, we took the difference to find the displacement. We then used the displacement to calculate the volume that was submerged. We took the object out and weighed its mass. Using the volume displaced, and the mass, we could calculate the density of the fluid it was floating on. After finishing calculations of the density of each object, we took the average and found the percent error and found that water had a percent error of 0.59% and for oil had 4.48%. And that was it for our Lab 4 experiment video.